In Silicon Valley right now, people in their 20s have a phrase for the thing they're running from. Not layoffs, not a recession. They call it the permanent underclass, and their entire life plan is to get rich enough, fast enough to be on the right side of the door when it closes. These are the people building the machines. They can see what's coming, and what they're telling each other in private is, there's a window, and it's closing. This channel exists to read the paperwork of that future out loud. Welcome to HumanSurplus. Start with the receipts. The CEO of Anthropic, the man who sells the AI, went on the record and said it plainly. Artificial intelligence could eliminate half of all entry-level white-collar jobs within 5 years. Half. That's not a blogger. That's the manufacturer's warning label. And it's already showing up at the bottom of the ladder, exactly where you'd expect. Researchers at Yale found the real job destruction isn't hitting careers, it's hitting the entry point. The first job, the one that turns a graduate into a professional. Junior developer roles, research analysts, paralegals. The training wheels of the entire middle class are being unbolted. Economists at Indeed have a name for what happens next: experience creep. Jobs that used to welcome beginners now demand 5 years of experience, because if a machine can do the beginner work, why would anyone pay you to learn? Think about what that means. Not fewer jobs, no entrance, a career ladder with the bottom 4 rungs sawn off, and everyone already up the ladder voting to keep it that way. Now here's the part that should keep you up at night. The people building this future are not acting like it's going to be fine. One of the co-founders of OpenAI reportedly told his own team, quote, "We're definitely going to build a bunker before we release AGI." A bunker. Before. Sam Altman has talked about his stockpile: guns, gold, land. The co-founder of LinkedIn calls it apocalypse insurance, and says half his billionaire friends have some, New Zealand being the destination of choice. Ask yourself one question. If the people with the most information about where AI is going are buying escape hatches, what do they know about where you're going? You don't buy a lifeboat for a ship you believe is unsinkable. And the sorting has already started. You can see it in one number. 19 billionaires, 19 human beings now control around $3.4 trillion. Relative to the economy, that's roughly 3 times the concentration of the Gilded Age, the robber barons, the era so obscene we had to invent antitrust law. We're at triple that. Even the AI executives are nervous about their own math. Anthropic's CEO warned, his words, that the thing to worry about is a level of wealth concentration that will break society. Here's why AI is different from every technology panic before it. Every past machine still needed you. The tractor needed a driver. The factory needed hands. The computer needed operators. AI is the first machine whose sales pitch is that it doesn't. Your labor was your leverage. It was the one chip you brought to the table. AI doesn't take your job. It takes the chip. So what's the plan for everyone on the wrong side of the door? They've told us that too. Universal basic income, a stipend, and listen to how the policy people actually describe it, not as generosity, as maintenance. UBI exists to, quote, prevent the collapse of the consumer economy and maintain social order. You're not being taken care of, you're being managed. The historian Yuval Noah Harari gave the endpoint a name: the useless class, not unemployed, unemployable. People with, in his words, no economic value that can outcompete an algorithm. And understand what a stipend really is. When your income comes from a job, you have leverage. You can quit, strike, negotiate, leave. When your income is a deposit decided by the people who own the machines, you have a landlord. For everything, forever. There's an old word for an economy where a tiny class owns everything productive and everyone else survives on their terms. Feudalism. This version just ships with Wi-Fi. So, is it hopeless? No, but the window is real, and the clock is honest even when the headlines aren't. While wages are becoming optional, ownership is not. Assets, audience, skills that command the machines instead of competing against them. Every month you spend waiting for the old economy to call you back is a month of the window you don't get back. That's what this channel is. HumanSurplus tracks the sorting in real time. The receipts, the filings, the quiet quotes they think nobody reads, and what the people escaping the underclass are actually doing about it. They've already decided what you're doing. Subscribe and read the file they're keeping on you. Because you're on the list either way, you might as well see it.